Hello, mummies and daddy. It's Reflection Sunday and also it's the last day of the month. Happy New Month in advance. So I'm giving this mic to you, me. Tell me your wife experience during pregnancy. And as you are saying whether for two, if you know that you cannot take responsible as your fellow man is about to talk to you, don't try yourself. Respect yourself. Listen to what your fellow man experience and drop your own experience too in the comment section. Let me know. Yeah? I'm listening. Drop your own experience and listen to what your fellow man is saying. Is he saying the truth or is he lying? Let me know.
Somebody asked me a question. The person said, "What has your wife's pregnancy journey taught you?" And I thought to myself, really, I need to answer this question to myself first. And I felt the need to share something that is heavy in my heart. The first thing I want to say is, if you know you will not be there for her, don't get her pregnant. No matter the relationship, it doesn't matter how many years you guys have been dating. If you are not going to be there for her, do not get her pregnant. You see, the pregnancy journey, I'm not the first to experience it. Not be me first give woman belly. I'm not the first to get married. I'm not the first to have a baby. But this is my own thoughts or my own experience, right? There is no part of pregnancy that is easy. Like, that journey is not funny. It's not funny at all. No be me carry the belly, but I felt it. There is no phase. There's first trimester, there's second trimester, and there's third trimester. None of these trimesters are funny. Each trimester has its own trouble. The first trimester is really tough. Plenty drama. A lot of drama comes with that first trimester. You begin to wonder if this person is the same person where you marry. The second trimester is a bit calm, right? Then the third trimester is the worst. If you ask me, my own experience, the third trimester is crazy. There is no part of this journey that is easy. Therefore, if you will not stand by her throughout the journey, don't get her pregnant. Now I can relate why many single mothers are bitter. Now I can understand why many single mothers cannot forgive their baby daddies. I can relate, like I can tell now. And I feel for people who judge them. There's this single mother online who has been calling out another person that got her pregnant for years now, and the person has not responded to her. DNA no do nothing. But then, if it's true that he really got her pregnant, then you can understand why she's that bitter. Sometimes when she talks online, you will think she's going mad because you have no idea how the journey must have been for her. The journey is, as much as it is hard, it is even different for certain people. Everybody, all women, have their own experiences. Sometimes a woman will tell you her own, and you go and listen to 80 other women. It doesn't even sound the same. It doesn't even sound alike. But I feel like men should understand this, and parents should raise their sons to learn to take responsibility in times like this. There were times I had to travel to Nigeria to shoot movies and all of that. I'll leave my wife alone in the house in the UK. It was tough. Sometimes when I'm leaving the house, the day I'm traveling, she will cry, I will cry. I will cry the entire flight, because I knew how difficult it was going to be. When I'm around, I do almost everything. Now I'm leaving her. She can barely bend down, especially in that third trimester. She can barely bend. She can hardly pick something on the floor. How's she going to sweep? How's she going to mop? How's she going to, prepare food and all of that? And you're leaving this person in this condition alone to go to Nigeria to shoot movies. In times like this, if your wife is not an understanding person, there's going to be a problem. It was tough. I remember one time we're shooting Sugar Mommy Wahala, when we're shooting that movie in Nigeria. My wife called me on the video call. I was so terrified that day. I thought she was going to give birth that day. The way I saw her on the phone, the way she was looking, I didn't know how to feel that day. I had to, hurry the movie, took out some scenes to make it faster. And that same night, I left Nigeria for the UK. I arrived UK the next morning because of how she was looking. Even though she was telling me not to worry, I should finish what I was doing. But I planned coming like in another 2 weeks or 1 week, but I had to leave that day. It's tough, honestly. I think I'm going to share more of these videos because I saw a lot. I don't see everything. I was there in every step of the way. I'm going to do another video and explain the whole labor process and everything. But trust me, if you have respect and love for your mother, your sisters, and maybe your daughters, you should be able to treat a woman how you want your mother, your sisters, and your daughters to be treated. If you don't go like, make them do your sister that kind of thing, imagine what you're going to do to a guy who impregnates your sister and runs away and doesn't show up. and your sister has to go through that alone. You pull out a cutlass and want to chop off his head, but now you have to do it to somebody else without feeling the pain. Do you know that impregnating a woman and allowing her or abandoning her to go through that journey alone, it's like your wife buying somebody and you tell the police that you did it, and then you are sent to prison, only to return from prison 15 years later to discover that your wife is now having a new family with another man. It's crazy. That is that kind of pain. Imagine you were in prison because of her for 15 years, she never visited, and you return from prison, she's married with 3-4 kids with another man. Such kind of pain. That's the kind of pain women feel when you abandon them with pregnancy. It's a very unfair thing to do. It is demonic, it is bad. Every man, baby daddy or whatever out there, see, you don't even have to like the woman, you don't have to love her. Even if you don't love her, just be there. Even if the day she won't deliver, you don't have the mind, you don't get the mind to enter labor room or to enter theater, just stand by the door, let her know in her head that you are somewhere around. Be there, help her, assist her. It's a crazy journey. It's not easy forget the Hebrew story women, go and read it for yourself. Delivery was not easy for the Hebrew women, but that's a story for another day. If we cultivate this culture, of taking responsibility for things like this, we are going to have lesser women who fight men online. Most of these women, when they talk, men are this, men are that, it's just one man that did something to them, and the whole of us, we have to suffer for it. They have to talk down on every of us. They have to call all of us scum. It's crazy. But please, if she's not good enough to be the mother of your children, don't have unprotected sex with her. It's bad. Just leave her alone. Make person may serious for find her. Treat every girl exactly how you want your mother, your sisters, and your daughters.